Hi, welcome to Youth Soccer Development. This is 7v7 Soccer 2-3-1 center mid build out. This is one of the best ways to build out of the back on goal kicks. A goal kick happens anytime the ball goes out of bounds past the goal line and the other team touched it last. A good example is if the other team takes a shot on net and misses. So when we have a goal kick, this is what we are going to want to do. First, in our league we have a retreat line. This is at the halfway mark. And what this means is that the other team needs to stay behind the retreat line until the goalie plays the ball. And what usually happens is most teams will line up right on the retreat line and get ready to press the ball once the goalie plays the ball. So what we're going to want to do is the following. First, our defenders will position themselves towards the edges of the box. Second, our center mid will come back deep and get ready to receive the ball at the top of the box. Third, our wingers will line up deep in our half and wide, standing almost at the touchline. And finally, the striker will line up at the center dot. These are the starting positions for the center mid build out. And how this works is the goalie will play the ball to the center mid. The center mid will receive the ball in turn. At the same time, the other team is likely going to start pressing us. And with most teams, this will probably look like 3 or 4 players rushing towards the center mid and the center of the field. Now, the center mid in this situation has 3 passing options. They can play it wide to either winger, or they can play it straight ahead to the striker, and their job is to find the open pass. So in this example, the open pass is to the right wing. So the center mid will play the ball to the right wing. Then the right wing will receive the ball and dribble ahead to take their space. At the same time, the other team will start shifting to defend, and the rest of our team will shift to support. And if this works out as planned, the winger will have dribbled the ball to the middle of the field and they will have 3 good options to play the ball and continue to attack. Now let's get into common errors. Common error number 1 is the center mid not starting deep enough. If the center mid starts high, by the time they receive the ball, the other team will be all over them, and this will probably lead to the center mid turning the ball over and the other team getting a scoring chance. Instead, we want the center mid to start deep in our end so that they have plenty of time to receive the ball, turn, and make a decision. Common error number 2 is the wingers not starting deep or wide enough. If the wingers don't start deep or wide enough, then the center mid won't have a good passing angle to the wingers. When this happens, center mid often tries to play the pass anyways, and the other team's winger intercepts the ball and gets a scoring opportunity. Common error number 3 is the team not changing tactics if the other team has a more organized press or if the other team starts learning how to stop the pass to our winger. So what this usually looks like is the other team starts spreading out their press and only sending 1 or maybe 2 players to pressure the center mid, while their wingers mark our team's wingers. This takes away the direct passing options to the wingers, which makes it more difficult for the center mid to beat the press. Now, the good news is there's a solution to this, but it requires the center mid and winger to recognize the situation and react properly. The solution is to play a through pass to the space behind the other team's winger and have our team's winger run onto it. This option opens up because the other team's winger has marked our winger, and if our winger is deep and wide enough, then the passing lane is open. So there you have it. That's the center mid build out. This is one of the best build outs because it puts the ball in the center of the field and forces the other team to defend the entire field.